this is how I feel like starting this week. A new thing. Wanna come make a chat show. Where every day is a new topic. Because there's no other place to be than right here, so with me, Lamoy McLean, aka Shara Sharp. You don't know, we just a smooth it out. Hey, hey. Check my back. Let's go on listen to some of this now. Tell me how you feel about the mix. So they are a bunks down. Like we say, we can bring it down. Down a little bit. Down a little bit. Hear me now? But I like the vibes, right? New settings. On this week, what we're going to talk about? Wedding planning tips. That's today's topic. Make a bit it up now. Just a little bit. Hear me now. Tell me if you don't like the vibes, you know. Today, a phone day. Hey, I don't know Lamoy in the play, though. How you liking the flow today? So we're taking it down. Yeah. So we're taking it down. What must say? Taking it down. Taking it down. Alright. Yeah. Shot back. So you don't know, that's how we do it right here. And I come back with chat show. So on today's episode, what we want to talk to you about is budget cut. Yeah. You know, say, and that are the hot topic we talk about today. So I know the ladies can be over the top, especially when it comes to big events. And I want big event me I talk about. I must say wedding. It have to be a wedding day. So most away from where a little girl, you know, you used to play that game there in the box, and it used to have 4 sides. So it asks you which part of the world you want to live, and it asks you who you want to marry to, and maybe you did have some crush in a them time. They like some schoolgirl crush, you know, and you put Orias, Kemar, Tommy. So you get 4 or 5 choice, I think. Age, and them where you want to marry to, country where you want to live, where you want to put them for name, and which age you gonna get married. Yeah. Imagine that they mix up there in that the box there when you're a little girl and you have to play that the game there, and all of the things that we used to do and imagine in your mind. Now you grow up, you want to spend your money where you earn. The white gun money might not there because two of them work for minimum wage pay, but not really I go want to spend off all of them money for a wedding. So you have to left some, because remember say after the wedding done, you know, you have something to live. First of all, if you live in a people rent house, you know, start paying mortgage for your own house yet. You really have to consider that and say to yourself, say, what we can do in terms of cutting down the budget. So today on the Comic with Chat show, we want to talk about creative ways of how you can cut down your budget. When you come to the conception that you have to go through with a big wedding, what you need to do is start put your budget together. You know what you're spending your money on, then now you have an idea. But first and foremost, yeah, you have to ensure so you identify what is important to you in terms of splurging. You might not have heard the terminology before, but splurging means you know, you spend your money on what you feel like important. So if you like go out and party, say you would have said, boy, you know, so me a splurge pan a dance tonight, and me a splurge pan a mascata tonight when me got a party there, because yeah, it's important for me posing at the dance with the mascata, yeah. So so you gonna do that. Yeah. In the meantime, as we are going to take a break and come right back, stay tuned. I want you to share, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go over the YouTube channel and just subscribe. Always subscribe. So, I move forward.
Amen, Cinnamon, them for know say as Zabrik the dancehall principal, I represent for Come Make We Chat show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You don't know Zabrik the dancehall principal, represent. I'm just living my life, do anything when me like, buy out the bar in a night, next year me gone on a flight, in a street with them. Bam!
So you know, we just take a quick break and forward back. I make some notation of some of the topics them we need to talk about today. And if you see me, I kind of glance over. Nobody feel like some me reading from the paper, but that's just the ideas them I don't want, you know, leave me. I want to touch every point. You find out say I get married for every woman is that them envision what them wedding is going to be, and me know them I think about is them wedding dress. In working with Bliss Bridal on some volunteer projects, I discovered that many a woman had said that they would want to wear this type of dress, and that's what they had in their mind for the longest while. But then them never really realize it's not really so good, because you might like a particular dress and you might think that you would look good. But for me, the whole concept of the white gown just died out when I did my umpteen wedding. So me understand say, boy, you don't really have to marry in a full white gown, and it all depends on the wedding that you want, because people want to get married different places. And for the wedding dress, you can consider, if you want to go with a white gown, there are thrift stores or there are bridal rental stores that you can check. So you don't have to actually purchase a brand new dress. Most Jamaicans now really get married. So if you think say you're gonna put on that for your child, then I mean your child must get married, because it's not customary in Jamaica for people get married. I mean, getting married is good, but how much percentage of Jamaican people really get married though? Not a lot. I know not the majority, so it's mostly minority. And rent a dress. You don't have to buy the dress. Rent a dress. And when you rent the dress now, all you have to consider for pay for is alteration. So yeah, it don't make no sense you have so much altering, and you have to pay for all of them something there. It really don't make no sense. So whole heap of wedding shops and boutiques sell them something here. Rent them. It doesn't matter which part of the world you come from. Check out your neighborly store and see who rents what and compare the prices, and that way you have a big budget cut at the start of your event. Me know say we like a lot of pretty things, especially some of us girly women like the whole heap of embellishment, jewelry, bead and all them something there. If you ever decide to buy a dress and you embellish it, what happened to the dress? You gonna rent it out after you buy it? So you figure out a plan before you actually go through the wedding. Nothing is wrong with that we've seen, we in the future, but try finna get things where you have to do too much work pan. It really don't make no sense because you have to go give it back or you have to go sell it back, and then you might not have the money for sell. You might not get the customers for buy it, or you might not get the people in for rent it, because in a business people normally do things with people who have a name. So if you know that name and you try rent your dress, you will sell it, but I don't think nobody ever want rent the dress. If so be the case and your mother did get married before, what you can do is wear your mother dress if your mother still have your dress, and if your mother not have your dress, maybe your sister get married and you and your sister are same size, or maybe a little size over before the wedding comes. So all you have to do is just try say if you can lose the weight before the time coming in, and so you can get that dress there, and then you can put all of the dangles where you want to put on it, because the dress now belong to you and you can customize it to your style, so you can be able to get it for wear again after the wedding. And this depends on how you do the dressing at the first place, because if you do it like a wedding gown, then it's hard to find a place to wear it. But if you do it like casual fitting style for the wedding, because even though mama might wear one long dress go for your wedding night, I mean, so you can carry dressmaker and fixing your style upon that the dress there. That no mean that no what you are do. Take mama dress, take your cousin dress, take your sister dress, take all of them frock and go fix it. Nothing wrong with it. Next thing are the accessories. Remember, you know, all of we want nice things, but sometimes we make the nicest things for ourselves. Especially we as Jamaican women, we're very creative. If we can't find the place for say, alright then, we are going to do it ourselves. Because we like do it ourselves. So if we can find one place where sell some, you know, beads and things, so you can make your own accessories for the wedding, and accessories for your spouse, and accessories for the bridal shower. Nothing wrong with that. You can make accessories for yourself and it look good. I've made earrings and bangles and chains for myself, you know. Big up to Sana Studios. What teach me a little bit about them something there. I kind of learn from my own, see the bead them, and I get fascinated while working there, and yeah, I start learn, and it never too hard. Nothing wrong with you learning how to build your own thing. Turn your hand make fashion. You never hear Jamaican talk about that all the time. Consider using some heirlooms. Your family them have some things where them did have something old, something new, something borrowed and something glued. You can borrow all of them. You can borrow something old, you can borrow something new, and you can borrow something borrow. Why you can't borrow something borrow? Borrow something borrow. I don't me I tell you. So if you can get a family them heirloom, you know say your mother have one earring where she cherish, and she talk about say, "Me nah wear this a earring until me a go a party, or till me a go dan night. How you do? Put it down for smell till smell dead. Hear me no man. Me not run them joint with there no mama. Give me the earring make me wear for my wedding day. Yeah, go along so. Sure. Go and listen to some more blues. Alright. I know I am the wedding planner and I'm actually giving you ideas on how to go about your thing. But I mean, if the money is not there, what are you going to do? Are you going to let these things stay and nobody get it done? You have to learn how to actually turn your handmade fashion. So as a wedding planner, I want to give my insight, you know, on how you can make your dream day come true without paying a bag of money. It's all about budget cut. Right here, so, on the Comic with Chat show. And we're going to take another small break, you know. So, you know what? We'll soon come chat. And we'll soon come back.
It's your girl, Yalta, aka Luscious, representing for the Comic with Chat show with your host, Lamar McLean, aka Shara Shar. You know, it's a show we chat about everything, very informative. Them on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and follow them and subscribe on them YouTube channel. As I said, it's Yalta. It's your girl, Yalta, representing, saying, crazy world that we're living in. Over and out. Come
I know I am the wedding planner. If the money is not there, what are you going to do? Are you going to let these things stay and nobody get it done? You have to learn how to on your handmade fashion. So as a wedding planner, I want to give my insight, you know, on how you can make your dream day come true without paying a bag of money. You know, as we say, it's all about budget cut. Right here, so, on the Comic with Chat show. And we're going to take another small break, you know. So you know we want soon come back. Come chat. And that's how we do it. Right, just so. But some like the little jams, you see. But I don't know what them do to me. What them do to me, do, lad? Sure. Sure. Big up Live Well, Jamaica. People, when you have your goals, them and you want to aspire them, don't make nobody stop you from do them. Sometimes you love a thing and you think say at that spot there you for there in a thing, but you never know until you really meet the real thing. You understand? Alright. Thank you. And we're coming right back at you now. So the next way me find for cut budget in your invitation. Canva is an app where you can use now. You can go on your Play Store, you can download this app. It's easy to use. It comes with its own templates, its own fun ways how you can add your own pictures. It gives you pictures from the app, and most of the big companies them when you see them do them little posters and them little, you know, graphic design or advertising thing, most of them are Canva them use. All you need to do to get Canva, go up on your Google Play Store and download Canva. If you want to cut down your wedding budget again, you can find a friend who have a big house, a big yard space, more likely land, and the time of year where you choose to keep your wedding as well can give you a little budget cut. All of that makes sense when you consider to cut down your budget for your wedding. You borrow your friend yard. Your friend can't be too hard for you. Worst of all, if your friend are going to get to come at the wedding too. I know say your friend want help to support your journey into a new life. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Maybe renting your friend house come with a little responsibility in terms of you have to clean up the property when time you done. Is not the people them like a regular rental place and them would have clean up and tear down and put up. No. You would have to do that yourself. I would say, different from your friend's house, you don't know which one of your family member can have one. You know, nice little yard space, you can borrow them yard space and use it. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that people would not do for you when they find out that you're getting married. I can tell you that for you, sure. Ask a couple friends if them know somebody, know somebody we can get you a place to stay or can give you a place for discount, because place is really expensive for rent, especially when time them a keep wedding. As me say, the time of the year have a whole heap to do with it, so if you have a keep a wedding and you have a keep a wedding in a December, that might be a little bit more expensive, but you can also consider that when you're using certain venue, especially a church, the church will be decorated for the season because it's Christmas, right? So choose your color wise for cut budget. So for instance, you're going to use, let's say, a color like peach. Peach is a nice color, but peach is a hard color to get. Turquoise. You know them kind of color there? Them hard to get. Fuchsia. Yes, so depend on the time of the year and the color where you choose and the location where you pick to keep the event. Me can tell you say you have a hard bargain for your hand in terms of paying, fees. These places come with a lot of different fees. Get somebody for cook. Designate a chef and make a chef get him team. Somebody you can pay them. I not tell you say if you work the people them for free. I tell you say it just never cost you as much as a regular vendor would have charged. What I say is that you need to work with the persons that are already in your listing. You have family, your mother must can cook, your father must can cook. Somebody in your family must can cook. I know say somebody cook the Christmas dinner. Christmas dinner could have just cooked, so somebody have to cook that dinner there. Ask them people who cook the Christmas dinner. Tell them say you get married and ask them if them can come patronize you for that day there. I know so sometimes the whole of we Jamaicans run off of pride, but if you want to cut your wedding budget, do them something here. I guarantee you. Next thing, you can split up the expenses off of the bridal list. Split up the expenses. So you have expenses of the bride, expenses of the groom, expenses of the bride's family, expenses of the groom's family. Right away, when you pick out each and everybody and tell them, say, listen up, you're responsible for invitation, you're responsible for beverage, you're responsible for food, you're responsible for RSVPs and requests. You designate responsibility to people and make them do the things. Without you asking for help, you're not going to get them help, the help what you need. There's no shame in asking, baby. There's no shame. Cut down your reception food too. Hors d'oeuvres. Something reasonable in cost. You don't have to have a full plated meal. You can't have hors d'oeuvres. Nothing is wrong with hors d'oeuvres. Finger food. Tell them say finger food you're serving. And if you feel like you have a problem with the finger food that is serving, get these people to pay for their meal. Nothing is wrong with I inviting you to a wedding or to my wedding and you pay for your meal. Nothing is wrong with that. From personal experience, I know that as long as them get one invitation and you tell them say you have to make a contribution, because they can't tell you in a Jamaican custom say most of the time when people go away, so them go just to fast in your business. May I tell you the truth? Them go for see where the decor are going to look like, where the bride are going to look like, what kind of dress she are going to wear, where the groom dress up in her. Me say, if I tell you all them people are stay around here, you're not going to believe me. You understand what I say? All them do a comfort. Yeah, them come for watch out your business, yeah out your business, and when you don't hear them, boy, my God, Johnny and Katie were last week. Hey, I bet you never tell me where them serve bread and cheese. Yeah, and that them are gonna talk about. Them are gonna talk about the food where them get, the decoration, how it look good. So if them want good things, ask them to pay for it. This is how you're going to know who is real and who is fake. This is how you're going to know who wants your joy and who wants your fall. Check yourself. Nobody exaggerate your expenses because of one day. There are so many other ways that we could cut budget down. The flowers and decoration is one of them. Instead of using real flowers, you can get artificial flowers. And if you're determined on working real flowers, if you know a neighbor or two who has a couple of gardens, ask them if they can provide you with some flowers, and if you can make bouquets for you and your bridal party, nothing is wrong with that. You can order these things online because they are not so expensive. And if the bouquet weighs less than £1, it should be between 500 to 600 Jamaican dollars, depending on the shipping company that you ship it through, timeline that you want it for as well. So I would advise, if you are purchasing anything online, you purchase it in advance. And I think there's a limitation to the things that you purchase. Like, I don't remember if they change it, but if you purchase like $50 item, you pay for like $500. You know, $50 US, you pay like 500 Jamaican for the shipping. Not every company. That was the rate at one point. Not really sure if it changes, but yeah, it varies. The music. A whole heap of people are buy Bluetooth box, and I would recommend that you invest in one of those boxes. All the way, live in a technologized world where we have laptops and computer. Make a playlist. Make a playlist. Then you designate somebody to play the playlist then. So you start from the wedding ceremony, where you get somebody to play. So it's a processional and a recessional. So you get someone to play those musics for you, those songs for you. At the wedding reception, you get someone else, if not the same person, to come and play some more music for you. Nothing wrong with that. You don't need no skin out thing, no dancehall thing, so you're not for really hire no DJ. You want an MC, somebody must know your family where you find entertaining. Get that person there, ask them if they're available for the day, and ask them if them can host the event for you. I mean, guarantee you with a free plate of food, them not gonna say no. With a free plate of food, we can guarantee you, so them not gonna say no. We'll cover the flowers and the music, and we'll cover the invitation, we'll cover the reception, we'll cover the photography, and we'll cover the venue, we'll cover the food and beverage, we'll cover 3/4 of the things them off to cut your budget. This is a creative way, people. Centerpiece. Me want to show you one centerpiece. Centerpiece, people. You know much of them back there me go party and pick up? Whole heap of them. See it there? This is just a simple wine bottle that I decorated. Buy some flowers, create your wine bottle in your theme for your wedding. Decorate your bottle any way how you want it, and then you can just move. Decide how much tables are gonna need centerpiece, and you just work with it. You don't need no expensive nothing. You take 3-4 flowers, them enough up and nice, and you make a centerpiece. Remember, the tables on these tables, they will be set up with stuff like knives, table, plate, goblets, wine glasses, and forks, spoons will be on the table. All you need is a little centerpiece to make it look nice. It not to be the greatest Queen Princess Diana or Princess Meghan wedding. If you don't have no money to keep them the wedding there, you want to get married. If you don't have any money to hire a wedding planner and you want to get married, I tell my clients when I meet them that it is best for you to hire a wedding planner depending on the type of work that you do and also the experience that you have in planning, because it's a whole heap of planning inception of a wedding. So first you have the engagement, and after the engagement you have putting the list of people together, you have the location that you need an officiant for the wedding. After an officiant, you need the information on how to get your marriage certificate or your marriage license. You need to know which part if you go like down a Duke Street, a stamp, to get your stamp duty. There's so much things you need to know. Sometimes you don't have nobody to tell you because your mother did get married so long, or your mother never get married at all, or you might be the first person who get married in your family. You get me gist? You get me gist, man? Nobody don't know nothing. You need somebody for ask. You need somebody for consult with. So this is the reason why I say to my clients, hire a wedding planner. I am willing to help. For birthday parties, I found a cute little tip on YouTube where I created a little birthday shoes. I think this was one of my first birthday shoes I created for, and it's very old. But this was one of the first ones, and this was created about 4 or 5 years ago. See there? This again can be used as centerpiece for birthday parties, baby shower, bridal shower, whatever event you have. If you want them to use as gift for your bridal shower, if you want them to use as party favors for your birthday party, use them. Cheap and convenient. No whole heap of money to spend. You have to understand the reality of happiness is not having a whole heap of money for do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do. You can get married. You can go to RGD and just say, alright then, you know, so I can't bother with this, I gotta go down there. How much people can go RGD? I mean, RGD have a few packages, 1 to 10 people, 1 to 15 people, 1 to 25 people. I don't even think RGD do 1 to 50 people, so them do a few people, and maybe you want more on that for come a year wedding, because me always tell people, say, remember my podcast before, couple months before, I was telling somebody that having a wedding ceremony surrounds you, the couple, wanting to share your happy moment with your friends and family. So that is really why you have such a big wedding in the first place. Who remember the bulla post? Or no, it was the bread post. When the man are married to his wife and them say ready for cut the cake and it's couple big bread, yeah. Couple big bread there on top of one another with butter in the middle, yeah. And the people them eat it anyway and them enjoy themselves and them there them wedding and them go home after that and them name Mr. and Miss is. So what? Nothing wrong with that. Big them up. Me, Lamoy, big them up. Thumbs up. Yeah. Me just go leave with the hot topic there for this week. I'm hope say it reach the right set of people them and the right set of ears, because really and truly I will aim to do to help the people them where really need the help. So creative ways to cut your budget, write us up on wedding planning tips and the Comic Chat show. Right here with your host Lamoy McLean, aka Shara Shop. Always remember to like, subscribe and share. Follow me on IG, follow me on Facebook, follow me on everything you can follow me. All social platforms. And big up them 2 artists there, yeah, Zabrit Bam and Yalta, aka Luscious. For them 2 jingles there this week. You know how we say creative people, how we say creative minds. I'm like how the people them can come, the artists them can come and give I a strength, because they don't know a strength for strength. So give thanks. More and big up my team, IWE Weddings and Event, which is Debbie, Chevelle, Apple. You don't know. Big up on yourself, because without Uno, the weddings and the events can't work out. I'm going to big up my clients them, you know. Yeah, I want to big up my clients them. Big up on yourself. See you next time. Checking out on the Comic Chat show. So next time we'll be right around to come back, come chat.